Another hello and welcome to another episode of Wise Attraction. I'm your host BB Babs. Today I'm joined with my husband Samuel, and we're going to be playing the game. It's a couples card game called Tact. I feel like this game is really nice and interesting. It's one of those things where you can play for date night, you and your partner. You can just chill, relax, and play the game. The game is actually designed to inspire meaningful conversations between couples, and not just meaningful conversations, but also in-depth conversations. You know, sometimes there are questions where you don't know how to bring up the question. Maybe you've met someone, you're in a newish relationship. There are so many things you want to find out. Sometimes asking certain questions can seem a bit awkward, don't you think?
A little bit, yes.
Yeah. So if you say, oh, let's play this game of cards, this couple games, just to get to know each other, then you guys are playing a game. So it's easier to ask the question and to get an answer. Yeah. So I think that it's a really great idea. We are playing the game for the first time. And this game, you can use it if you're a new couple or you're a couple that's been together for a long time. So let me just show you. Like I said, you can use it for date night, and you can just chill, relax, have drinks. Like for us now, we've just sort of improvised. So please don't judge us, because this is should I call it a lectern, like a stand that we just found because we wanted what we're showing to.
I don't think you need to go into that.
I don't know, let me just tell. Anyway, we just put this here. We have our two glasses, and I'll let my husband pop the wine and pour us drinks.
All right.
While I talk about the game itself. So yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, so anyway, this is the box of the card. Woo! Excited about the conversations we're going to have.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cool. I'll just put this here. Put that down.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so anyway, this is the card. It's called the box of cards. It's called Tact, and it contains 100 cards in it. I'm just gonna read the instructions that came on with the box.
Okay.
It says, don't look through the questions prior to playing. Let's keep things authentic. Well, we have actually looked through the questions, don't judge us, but we've looked through it. But anyway, if you're playing this game, it's better to just come with a blank mind, especially if you're doing it on a private level. You can definitely not look through the games and the questions, and just go ahead and ask them. Get rid of any distractions. Yes, that means phones as well. So you want to focus, you want to be in the moment. Both of you want to be zoned in, so that at least you can have meaningful conversations, not the one that you're asking you play a card and it's something that you feel like you really want to know, but the person is looking at their phone and trying to respond to a text or scrolling Instagram or like taking photos and stuff like that. It's going to be annoying. So yeah, that's that. Take turns to ask each other questions. The person who draws the card asks but doesn't answer / action. So if I pick up a card and I ask the question, he will answer. And if he picks up the card and asks the questions, I have to answer the question.
But what if it's a question that I really want to know your answer?
Yeah, because if you pick up the card, I'll have to answer the question.
And then if it's
if you want to really answer the question,
if you also wanted to know what I would answer,
I'll ask you
the same card.
Yes, I have to ask. If you all want to, I feel like there's no hard and fast to it.
There's no rule. Yeah.
Then both parties answer / action questions in purple. So they've colored the questions. There are some questions that are in purple, and they're saying that for those questions we both need to answer those questions.
Okay.
Questions with a clock require lengthier conversations. So apparently there are some questions with a clock on here. Feel free to explore answers further. Clarity is key in these conversations, which is really important. And be honest, but remember your answers should heal, not hurt. So if your partner has annoyed you, you're like, this thing you did to me, just deal with that issue first before you start playing, before you start digging, taking darts and hitting daggers at the person just because you're like, I will show you. You're asking me this question right after annoying me 5 minutes ago. So basically, this is not for that. Now says always end the game on a purple backed card. We'll try to do that. We might not follow that. We'll try to do that. As I said earlier, there are 100 cards, so we can't answer all 100 questions. So we've picked a few moments of truth. So what you do is that you shuffle the cards. Shuffling. Should I let you shuffle?
Okay.
So
maybe I should start. I'll pick up the card.
Okay, then I'll
answer.
And
then you can then answer.
Okay.
So okay. So let's. Sorry. So we're shuffling. Okay, I think a purple backed.
Okay, so maybe we'll end with that one. Okay.
So let's go. So we'll just put these ones, and then we'll pick up the first card. Yes. So this is Tact, the card. The question is,
sorry,
but then again, I'm still gonna ask.
Okay.
So anyway. So name someone that you speak to frequently other than me.
Who do I speak to frequently other than you? Annabelle, our baby.
She's within our same space, so
Yeah.
no, I don't think. Okay, that's one answer.
You're not satisfied.
I'm not satisfied. No.
This is serious.
No.
Okay, who else do I speak to frequently? So after you, who will be next? My sister. I'll say my sister Boye.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
So we went off to a soft start, which is good.
You should answer that question because this question is hot. No. Let's both answer.
Where's the rules? The rules said that.
It said, but I want to know. Name someone that you speak to frequently other than me.
Name someone that I speak to frequently other than you. At the moment, it's going to be family. It's probably going to be my mom most of the time because she's calling to ask about Annabelle.
I'll take that question. I'll take that answer because I trust you. I don't want because that's my mom care. All right. Do you feel comfortable telling me how much is in your bank account?
Yes. Yes.
That was quite easy for us.
Why?
Why is it easy?
Yeah.
It's easy because we are very open with each other regards everything, particularly finances, because we have to plan every month financially. Literally you have to make lots of plans. You're living together, there are household bills, there are all manner of things you have to do with money. So we are kind of transparent, and I think it's also a personality thing as well.
Okay.
Your personality, you're a very open person, and you're really transparent with he's really transparent with your affairs with me.
Yeah.
So that's really good. And me, goes without saying. I'm also open and transparent with my husband, so I think that also helps us, because sometimes there are people that pay bills together, but they're not necessarily open and transparent towards each other, so they might not know what's in the bank account.
Yeah. Sorry, I'll just go on a little bit further. I think when we were doing when we were at marriage counseling? During marriage counseling, we were told that for some people you have different personality traits. For someone, they could be, I guess, the saver, the person who knows how to save money. And then another person can be the spender, and that's someone who knows how to spend money. And you might find out that in a relationship, perhaps you are the spender and you just like to spend money on literally anything. But I think the spender is not just someone who spends things callously, but someone who knows how to spend on things. So you're spending with a budget in mind. And then the saver is someone who can save and think about saving in the short term and also in the long term. So I think that we looked at ourselves and we looked at our qualities, and we saw that one person was the saver, the other person was the spender, and then we worked in accordance. Having a budget, saving, spending, and investing, and hopefully being able to, I guess, keep that cycle on either monthly basis or whatever basis.
as regularly as we can.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's your turn.
Okay. Thank you. This is quite funny.
Okay.
I think we should have had that. Like, if you cannot respond, you should have a drink. But
okay.
That's fine. This is fine. Describe my personality using a drink.
Oh my gosh. Do you know the funny thing is I don't even take much drink. I don't. I'm not really a drink person.
Okay.
I can't really answer this question. I'll just drink this. Yeah. I can't answer the question. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Can you describe my personality using a drink?
I would say that if I was going to use a drink, I'll probably use something like maybe Fanta, actually, because it's fizzy, it's bubbly, and I think that you have a bubbly personality. And then I'll just stop there. No. There are no consequences.
Go ahead.
No, I think that's it. I'll say Fanta because it's fizzy, it's bubbly, and you have a bubbly personality.
Okay, thank you. Oh. So it's my turn.
Yes.
What's your definition of love?
What is my definition of love?
Yeah.
Definition, like defining love?
What would you say love is? What's love to you?
Well, as Christians, God is love. Me personally, it's love is perfect and self-sacrificing. So that means that when you show love, you are showing it without, or when you give love, you're giving it without hesitation. You're giving it without wanting something back. That's the selflessness of love. And it's perfect because you're giving your everything. So I would say that's my definition of love. What is your definition of love? You know, why is attraction love?
My definition of love is I just have to. Love is a verb. Love isn't just a word you just throw around. I love you. I love you. I love you is in what you do. Have you ever been in a situation where someone is telling you I love you, but those words mean nothing? But then you might be in another situation where someone doesn't even have to say the words I love you. You just feel so loved by them because of the things that they've done for you, because of the things that they've shared with you. So for me, love is a verb. Love is doing. Love is the things you do. Love is being patient with someone that's so annoying. Like the person is just getting on your very last nerve, but you're just like, okay. Just take it in, and keep being good, you know. Love is being kind to someone even when it's not convenient for you. Someone asks you to do something, or let's say you have a child and you're not sleeping nights on end because you have this baby, you have to care for the baby, and then the next day you have to carry on caring for the baby. You can't even replace lost sleep, you know. That's love. You know, I'm talking about a baby, but that can also be applied to a partner. It's not just about when it feels good. It's not just about when it's acceptable to you or it's convenient. It's about those times when it's not convenient. It's about going the extra mile. So that's what I think love is. Okay, but I would then say to you, if throughout our marriage I've just been like doing really good things to you or for you, I've every good thing imaginable I've done for you, but I never ever said to you I love you, would you still think I loved you? Yes, I will believe that you love. No, it's two things, guys. I'm not even trying to be cheesy here, because it's two things. Explain yourself. I can then request to say, I know you love me, can you tell me? So you still need that verbal. Yes, the verbal affirmation is good. The fact that I'm saying it's not just what you say doesn't mean that it's not important to say it. It's important to say, but more than your words is what you do. Your words are meaningless if you don't have the action to back it up. That's what I think. Okay, yes. So love definitely has to have an action. Yes, it's action based. It's also a verbal affirmation, even beyond that action. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So whose turn is it? I'm just it's
Oh,
It's
have we
my
got
turn,
comments?
actually. Yeah, I just want to read some of the live comments I'm seeing here.
Okay.
Ale is saying, interesting already. Thanks, Ale, for joining us. Ophils is saying, well done, guys. God bless. Thank you, Ophils. And Miss Lafunki is saying, I'm loving this. Please, where can I get this card from? It's actually on thetact.co.uk.
Okay.
Withtact.co.uk, www.withtact.co.uk. You can get it online. I'm probably going to comment later to share the website.
Yep.
Okay, Ms. Lafinki just said it's important to say it. Words are crucial. Jesus Christ showed us his love through his action and also through his words. I agree with you.
Definitely.
Yes, it's definitely important.
Definitely.
You're right. It's important to say it as much as you do it, or let your action definitely. So it's my turn now.
Okay. So name a song that reminds you of me.
Gosh, do you know that, guys? I actually went through these questions before now, and I thought about. I know this song. I'm so bad with remembering names and certain things, but the song is. There's this Igbo song. I think it's Igbo that Chidima. Is it Chidima sang?
Yeah.
Love me like you love anyone.
Yeah.
Can you remember?
I can't really do the song justice.
Okay.
But it's definitely it's a song by a Nigerian artist called Chidinma. And why does this song remind you of me?
So for that song, I'm just gonna play the song on the background.
Okay, will it actually pick up?
Yes, it should.
Okay. You probably want to fast forward a bit.
Yeah, so anyway, why this song is important is because for me and my husband, you can just let for me and my husband, we had to be apart for some time. So this is it. You're everything that I need more. Kiss me and make me yours.
I really do hope that they can actually hear something. Because if they can't hear anything, you just be like,
you're the perfect one for me. So me and him, we danced to this song, and also there was some time that we had to be apart when we just got married, and this song he used to play, and he said it to me, just like thinking of you, that type of thing. So this song just became my special. It's a really nice song. I'm just gonna leave it playing at the background, so it doesn't bother me.
Okay, and then hopefully
so it's my turn.
Okay, it's your turn. Okay.
What do you think has kept us together?
What do I think has kept us together? I think there are a number of things that have kept us together, actually. Okay. I think there's a number of things that has kept us together.
Okay.
But I would definitely say, and to encourage everyone who wants to get into a relationship or into marriage, you're at that point where you're thinking about courtship. You're at that point where you're thinking about walking down the aisle with someone. You're at that point where you're introducing this guy or this girl to your parents, and everything's leading down to marriage. That you go to couples counseling. Is that what premarital class? And in premarital class, they teach you a wide range of things, and they give you the ability to voice out and give out answers to things or questions that you probably have never really asked your spouse or thought about before. So in all my introduction speech, I've completely forgotten what the question was.
Maybe you're trying to say that
what was the question?
Going to premarital classes helped us.
Oh,
the question is, what has kept us together?
So what has kept us together for me are, I would say, three things. I'll say our unity. Our unity in the whole sense of unity. So unity in the sense that we're united in our beliefs. We're united in our values. We're united in our vision for one another. We always have the best interest of each other at heart. We don't have any negative, I guess, plans or agenda against each other. So unity, and in that unity, the thing I'd want to put the primary focus on is unity in our faith, because our faith defines who we are and defines the kind of relationship, the kind of nature and nurture that we exude and that we take into ourselves. I kind of like just wrap that all in unity.
Philosophy.
Right? And then the second one is our love. So our love is something that I think is nice, is really lovely. I think we love one another. We are physically, we're mentally attracted to each other. Yes. You're breathing in all the air. And communication. For me, communication is very, very, very important. Communication on a daily basis, communication on short-term plans, communication on long-term plans, communication in what we want, what we think, what we like. And sometimes, like, communication can be so interesting. Like, okay, what top would you like to wear? Or how do you want the food to taste like? You know, those kind of like easy conversations to have. So I'd say those three would be my pillar.
So from the very easy things to talk about to the complicated things, like the whole 9 yards of things. I feel like I really agree with you. One thing I really like about this relationship is the level of transparency. I don't think anything is hidden. Yes, I don't think anything is hidden, but the transparency is definitely good. Okay. Someone, Chidima asked, how long have you been together? We've known each other since 2016. We started dating in 2016, December.
Yeah.
So we've been together all together 17, 18, 19, 20, 4 years.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
really?
4 years.
Wow. That's new. In my mind, it's always 2 years.
Oh, 2 years. Oh, no, we've been married for 2 years.
Ah, yes.
We've been married for 2 years plus. We're going to 3 years now.
Yeah.
And we've been in a relationship for we've been known together for 4 years. Yeah, pretty much known each other for 4 years because we met in 2016 August. Story for another day. So it's your turn.
It's my turn. Okay. And these questions are really good, to be honest. These cards are really good. We've gone through a couple of like card games for couples, and you get some really interesting questions, and like not really having like the depth. So the quality Christian
of questions.
fundamental.
Yeah,
is
Christian.
What I was gonna say.
Oh, I'm sorry, Christian fundamental.
Yeah, the depth is good, as in the questions, and you know, the couple aspect is good. But the Christian fundamental is the bit that I've really enjoyed with this card game. So, how would you describe? How would you describe your relationship with God?
My own relationship.
Yes.
With God. Okay, so my relationship with God is quite interesting. I feel like for me, I don't want to waffle too much because I didn't think of that question before now, but but it's the word intimate is on my lips, but I need to be honest. I feel like I've not been intimate with God as much as I can be or as much as I should be. But my relationship with God is like a father-daughter relationship. I really rely on God for literally everything. I feel like he defines me. I think that it's like, and it's a father-daughter relationship, and it's a forever type of relationship. I'm in a situation where I've said that no matter what happens, no matter the situation, God, it's you. I mean, there was a time when I was doubting, like, this story is going to sound a bit weird anyway. There was a time where they were sharing all these stories of people like being martyred for Christ, and I asked myself, I was like, Lord Jesus, I don't think I can be martyred for you. Like, it was really bad. I had to come face to face with the truth. Or like, I was feeling like, gosh, I don't think that if they say your faith or your life, I don't think I would say take me. That was dead. But eventually, as time went on, as I carried on relating with God, I just realized that there's nothing worth living for if I'm going to be living apart from Christ and apart from God. So my relationship with God is a father-daughter relationship, is an eternal relationship, and I look forward to connecting with him more in the afterlife or forever. Yeah, when we live, death is a reality, oh, my brothers and sisters. That's what we've come to see. You know, we can't just be saying it's not happening, it's happening. So I look forward to actually meeting him. I have lots of questions for him in terms of there are certain things that happen in history that I don't quite understand, you know. So I'd like to understand him and just know him more. But yes.
All right.
Okay, so this is mine to pick. I'm playing this game because.
Am I supposed to complete your sentence?
Answer, yeah.
I'm playing this game because it's fun and it gives me a chance to get to know you a little bit more.
Okay.
Is that?
Yeah, that's fine. So this will be the final card, and then we'll do a blue card.
A blue card. Okay. Okay. So this is another complete the sentence thing. Thank you for.
Thank you for being so patient. You know, for me, like when I'm stressed or when I'm angry or something is wrong with me, I get very erratic. I think that's why my husband said Fanta that's fizzy, because there's a fizz to me. There's a there's so many sides of me. I'm versatile. So thank you for being patient. I feel like sometimes I just go crazy and he'll just be like, thank you. Like he just waters down a lot of situations. And I think vice versa. If you don't say, I'll say it for myself to give myself some kudos. Yeah, I think vice versa as well. Sometimes like his parts and I'm just like, I don't say anything. But one thing he says that I admire is that sometimes he just says thank you. Like even when I'm crazy, like I'm acting crazy, you know, he'll just say thank you, you know. And then you just sort of like imagine you're trying to be loud and crazy and somebody's not responding to you. You have to stop, you know. So yeah. So thank you for doing that. I don't know if you've been doing it consciously. Let's drink to that. So is that something you've been doing consciously?
I would say that we've both learned from each other. When I first met Bibi, she was very, very calm. Like I was the tornado, and she was the one that's like, peace be still. And that was like literally most of I guess the heat was coming from my side. And so I was like fire and she was like water. So whenever I came with my flames and everything, she just like cool down. And somehow the roles keeps reversing. So during some days she's the fire, I'll be the water. And during some days I'll be the fire, she'll be the water. And I think every relationship is like that.
Yeah, it goes through the seasons and
go
people
through
change.
Exactly. And before you know it, the things that before were the contenders, the things that brought up issues, all of a sudden they're not really like as big in the grand scheme of things. So I would say that it's maybe something that was, I don't know, mentally, like it came on.
Yeah,
but,
do you know this thing you said?
evolved.
I've actually thought about it. I thought about it recently, and the response, because you kept saying it like, but like when I met you, were calm. What's going on? You know, and I had to really sit down and think about it. What I realized is that when we met, like all the things that were happening, wedding planning, like wedding planning challenges and stuff, because I had seen those situations happen so many times, I'd made up my mind. I understood that those type of conflicts were normal and things like that. So I was calm. I was really calm in the situation because I just felt like these are teething problems. These are things that happen,
Yeah.
So I was really calm. Whatever conflict and things, I'll just be like, don't worry, it's okay. Wherever it's coming from, whatever, because I knew that those things will happen.
Yeah.
But when I now became hot was after we had our baby. It shocked me. it really, really shocked me because, like, I've never been a mom before. I've never been in that situation before. Not sleeping, somebody that has not slept. Honestly, like, just be nice and kind to the person, because even the person, like me, anyway, I didn't even understand. Like, some things you tell me, and I'll be like, oh, I did that, because like I was lacking sleep. I was always tired. So I feel like it really affected me. I feel like that change of having a baby is something that sometimes you understand, you plan to have a baby, but you can't really know fully what it entails until you're in that situation. So I feel like that's what really
flip the switch.
Yeah, because even for me, I had to try and understand myself again. Yeah. Let me read some comments before we look at the final card. It's Miss Lafunki is saying, I will need the links also, please. I can't wait to play the game. Yes, I'm going to send the link. You guys are so calm and also romantic. And she's also saying, lovely to see a Christian couple enjoying themselves together in a godly way. Kudos, guys. Thank you, Miss Lafunki. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate it. And Chidima Bike is saying, even the way he looks at you makes you want to fall in love already. Amen, wow. Chidima. God has the perfect plan for you. There's this scripture in Ecclesiastes that says he makes all things perfect in their time. So everything has its own time. For me, when I thought I was going to get married at the age of 25, but when 25 came, I had a sense in that I had a strong desire, but the time wasn't right. For everyone, sometimes we can be overwhelmed with the desire, even when we know that actually I don't feel like I'm really in that place to get married. God knows the best time, and in the best time he'll bring the best person for you. This is my prayer and my belief for you. Our prayer and our belief for you in Jesus' name. Amen. So this is the final card.
Okay, I'm the one who will read.
This card is deep.
I think it says, let's hug. First one to let go buys the other a gift.
We can't do it on camera. It's not a camera type of question, because if we are hugging, will you be watching where people are hugging for 10 minutes? Because we are quite competitive. We might hug to midnight. Now, we don't want to bore you guys, so off camera. Thank you. So guys, this is the game Tact. Thank you for watching. What would you say about the game? What's your review, your feedback about the game?
Yes, definitely. We have tried a lot of card games. I think like altogether we probably have like 5 or 6 or perhaps 7 different card games, all around couple games, things that we can use for like date night, things that we can use like for couple night over, game nights, all of that. So we have gone online, we have searched, we have looked for different card games, but this one, to be honest, has been, I guess, the best so far. It's really couple friendly, it's couple centric, and it's got a Christian fundamentals. So definitely recommend it. Definitely recommend it to anyone who wants to have a good time.
Yeah, I also agree. I feel like but should I say they're sort of serious questions. Some questions, there are not that many funny questions or questions that can draw out laughter. Also, the laughter would depend on how the questions are answered.
Yeah.
It would depend on how the questions are answered. So the card, I feel like the card game is really nice.
Yeah.
I feel like it will help communication. Like I said earlier, if it's something that there are questions that you don't want to ask your partner, because there are things about finances here. Some people are in a relationship, they're not talking about money. You don't know how to ask the other person how much they're earning. Would they be transparent? Would they not be transparent? And things like that. So having this kind of card game sort of helps you ask the questions without it looking like you're asking the questions. So yeah, so that's good. Recently, I just want to share something before we end, because earlier today, my husband brought this news update about divorces increasing. It was on BBC World, divorce rates increasing during the lockdown. I feel like playing things like this, having date nights, playing cards like this can definitely help people stay together, because sometimes in your relationship you need a refresher. Maybe life, especially when you're working, you're going to work every day, coming back, you're leaving early in the morning, you're coming back late, you're spending a lot of time apart from your partner. So when you have an opportunity to spend time together, games like this help you to get to know yourselves again. Because what the news reported is that for some people, they found out things that they never knew about their partner, and they're just like, I cannot handle this, you know. But at the end of the day, love is meant to be eternal, I guess, and two people should be able to make adjustments for themselves, if they love each other, whatever that changes. It's really a sad news that people are divorcing because they have to spend time together. Is that not weird? Like, it's true now, when you're cutting and everything, you'll be like, we can't wait. You spend the whole night on the phone. In fact, you sleep, you wake up, you still see the other person there sleeping. You know, you guys are looking for time to spend together, and then you're married. Because you have to spend time together, it's causing you to split. That's so weird. So if you're watching this and spending time with your partner is unbearable, maybe you just need to refresh. Maybe you need to play games like this. Maybe you need to do something to spice up your relationship so that it doesn't end up in the dirt. So thank you everyone for watching. You can also use these cards if you're a new couple, or if you're a couple that's been together for a long time. There are also other games out there that we would also like to play. So watch this space, because we'll be doing some more of this, and would also like to know your feedback about today's show, the game night. What do you have, any couple games in mind that you like us to play, or would you like to play a game with us? So couples on both sides. I'm just going crazy with all of this. Whatever your suggestions are, please send me a DM or just chat over there. Thank you guys for watching today's episode. I hope it gave you another idea for date night. If you try this game at home, please don't forget to tag me on Facebook or Instagram, and the handle is @WiseAttraction. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, Wise Attraction. On Facebook, you can like us, it's Wise Attraction, and share this video as well. Thanks a lot again for watching. See you next week. Bye.